I know no one's here yet. Just enough time to straighten my hair out and have a drink. Oh, go away. Okay. Let's get some toner on. So I wasn't sure I was going to do this live just because of this, but it's not really there anymore, so we can go ahead and do it. So sorry, Portion Glow Watermelon Elixir Radiance Toner. We're just using what I have been using. Hi Sarah, how are you? I'm okay, thank you. Feel like I'm burning, like really burning up. Don't know whether I've got a temperature or what. Oh, I'm glad you're well. So this video is going to be a haul as well. Just collected a few bits over the last couple of weeks. I bought a few, or should I say my mum's bought me a few bits from Amazon this past week. So I'll wait for a bit and then we'll do the kind of mini haul. But this is Project Pan, Shop My Stash. Not Shop My Stash, but using the Project Pan from the That's Expensive Project Pan. Because I had a look yesterday, or last night, on when I put it up, and I put it up 4 weeks ago. So it's kind of like, I should have used all the shades in the palette by now, and I've used, I think, three of the special shades. So I definitely need to get cracking on that. I might just have to use this until I've used it, and then we can bring out a different palette. Probably another Pat McGrath Labs one, just because they don't get a lot of use. I do enjoy a haul. Don't get too excited. There's nothing major in it. Although I looked on my Sephora app today, and because like I'm classed as a silver member now, I did have a couple of vouchers on there, so I treated myself to the Dior Rosy Glow blush in Rosewood. So that'll be coming in the next few days. I can't wait for that. I thought the first one I'd buy would be the pink one. I think the Dior one is going to be a similar shade to that, maybe a bit lighter. And I've really been enjoying using that, so I know I'll get a lot of use out of it. So I think in the end, I mean the £37, which is ridiculous, but it is Dior. In the end, I think I got £15 knocked off. So I'm like, how can you not? I mean, it's £22, and even that is expensive, but you'd pay £22 for it. Well, it's more than £22 less. It's, I think, 28. So, and I want to try it. I've wanted to try them since release. But yeah, I don't know about the pink one now. Just because the pH balanced. The pH balanced, and normally if I put something pink on my skin, that's pH balanced because of the rosy undertones. I don't like the way it looks. Okay. We'll try some of this. So the Catrice Caffeine Kick Under Eye Serum. So I'll be using that as soon as it comes in. I mean, let's be honest, the packaging's amazing. Let's hope the blush is just as amazing. Looking good and in the zone. In the zone? Thank you for the compliment. Right, so we've got the Eternite Vitamin C Face Serum Stick. Put a bit of this on. How much are you getting these things? Oh, you don't get a lot, do you, Sarah? So I'll have to get another one of them soon. Does it say how much you get? 7 grams, that's a lot. When they put that into a blusher, that's a lot. Have I just gone through it really, really quick? I hate the way my skin's looking at the moment, I've got to admit. Right, so Potion Glow Watermelon Elixir Radiant Face Drops. I like using them, especially for 99p. I did get a few, like a couple more, which are in the haul that's coming up. Got them yesterday. How is everything? I had some negative, but I'm not going to lie either. I guess it's the same, Tassos. But I come on here to try and forget the worries of what's going on in my health. Hi, Olivia. How's everything going with you, Tassos? Okay, so we're getting down to it now with this. Just waiting for that to kind of do its thing. Every day I come on here, I feel like I've got more spots. And I don't even know if I can call them spots at this point. I feel like it's kind of... I don't even feel like I can call them pimples. I don't know what they are. Right. Just trying to have a look at what foundation I'm going to use. Well, we'll put this e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer on. Because this is Project Pan now. So we're going to use the Project Pan stuff. I have to revise for a test tomorrow's. What test is it, Faye? So I watched my friend's live back last night, Kira O'Gorman. Oh my gosh, was that a big live. I thought mine was big. I don't think I've hit the 2-hour mark yet. Hers were just over 2 hours. And I saw you was in there, Sarah. And I'm like, yes. But when she kept talking to Sarah, I'm like, is that my Sarah who comes to my channel? I've claimed you as my own Sarah. And then when she said, you've come from my channel, I'm like, yes. Hi, Vi. Yes, I do remember you. I hope you have people around and you're not alone in your worries. I will stop it now because your live is about what you do in the moment. You can talk to me. Yeah, I've got my mum. Talk to my mum a lot about my worries, and my sister. Not so much my sister, but my mum, definitely. Where's that highlighter stick? Oh, it would be nice if it was just where I put it. Wow, where have you gone? Sorry, I'm right in your face as well, aren't I? Trying to find this highlighter stick. Okay, well, we're not using that today. We'll use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Glow in Love Radiance Liquid. It was lovely to watch her live too. She's just one of the nicest people, Kira. And that's why I like to support her. I support smaller channels anyway, in general. I would have liked to have been in that live yesterday, and I had every intention, because I wasn't doing my own live. It makes it extremely difficult when she does lives around the same time I do lives. Just because we're both in the UK, it makes it difficult. I can't watch a person's live unless I watch it kind of silently and do my own live at the same time. And there's not much point in that, is there, because I can't comment. I mean, I could give her the extra view, I suppose. Hi, Dinah. No, I think I've got an infection somewhere with me. Like in my flat or apartment, whatever you want to call it. It's cool. It's cool all the time. I'm never hot here. Like in the summer, I'm like just right, and in the winter I'm freezing. Let me show everyone what this person has decided to put in the live. That's very nice for you, but bye. Absolutely disgusting. Hi, Amazon. We're okay, thank you. Hi, Boujee. Hi, Ronnie. I hope she might have come on too. I mean, if she goes live earlier, like if she was doing the 6 o'clock one, like she mentioned, I could definitely be there for that time. But I always go between 7 and 8 myself, so I can't be there. Sorry. Oh, it's just a lump at the back. Yeah, I can't be there when she's doing that live, but I always try and watch it afterwards. Oh my gosh. Hi, Freddie. Right, so foundation. I might use this e.l.f. one. I'm trying to figure out if I really like it or if I just hate it. So e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation, medium buildable coverage, long lasting, 1% hydrating, hibiscus complex. Looks like that, and that's a matching primer. The weather is alright. It was raining this morning. Right, so I'm using this. It came in the set of brushes I got, and boy oh boy, when you put it under the tap, does it get a lot bigger. So rather than the brush that I always use, let's just put some of this on. I've not used a makeup sponge in such a long time. Rain again. It was raining, yeah. I mean, I am in the UK. So what do you expect? I mean, it has been nice for a couple of weeks. And when I say nice, like 27, 28, 29 degrees. Do you like to use a sponge or much prefer brushes? I like this brush, the one that I'm always using, but it needs a clean, Sarah. know, this and then this part for concealer and contour. I am always like looking in Primark these days to see if they brought it back yet, which they haven't. It's so sad. You was where? This sponge is nice. I mean, I don't want to say considering like it came from Shein, but considering it came in a £3 set of brushes. Hi David. Hi Ellie. You, question mark, what do you mean me? You're going to have to explain yourself a little better than this, Ovi. Greetings from across the pond. Whereabouts across the pond, Haran? And greetings to you too. Can you not tell by my accent I'm a Jew? I live in the UK. You said you was here. USA, but right now in Austria. Wow. That's cool. I was going to actually use my brush and then just blend out with this, but I just thought, no, I'm going to use a sponge today. But boy, have I forgotten how much that kind of like, because I'm like really pouncing it on the face, it's kind of giving me writer's cramp. So let's put that down for 1 minute. Do I need a bit more? Because I definitely feel like you can see redness in my skin. No, I think I'm all right. Right. I'm in the wrong section. Let's get some under eye corrector on. What are you talking about, P&W? Are you no bino? Don't be so derogatory. You're a disgrace. Hi, Sutton Joy. Hi, Polly. Becca. Light to medium. Yeah, this brush is going in wash. No makeup, no breakup. What do you mean, son? There's a special groove in here tonight. I feel like when I go live diner, when my channel tells me that my audience has the most people in it, which is around about now between 7 and 8, sometimes 9, you get this kind of people in. But if that's what I've got to deal with, that's what I've got to deal with. You're not making any sense, son. Right, it's going to be one of them lives. Be prepared, Andrea. Be prepared. I'm going to find the highlighter stick now that I wanted to use. It's alright. Okay, so concealer. Glossy Age Stretch Concealer. Wow, one of them lives tonight, isn't it? Yeah. The algorithm's pushing my video out. Well, I don't know if it's the algorithm or it's just a better time to go live. But the people that are coming in aren't subscribers. I feel like I need to get some pimple patches, which I've never had to get in my life before. They'd literally be everywhere. Here. Well, let's have a look. These ones are okay. This one, this one. That's not a pimple, that's it's not a pimple, it's not a spot. It's just something I was born with. Not a freckle. Right. I want to try some of these brushes, some of these new ones, because I don't know if I like them. And if I don't like them, then I'm not keeping them. Right, so I'm going in with this one. Actually, let me do my brows first. Let that concealer dry down a bit. That hasn't... My neck's very sore today. Well, I don't even want to say tonight, you know, it's been sore all day. NYX the brow glue. That's that. Wipe the mirror off because I'm going to need that now. Right, let's get some translucent powder. No, not that. I found the other one that I'd lost. So it's the Revolution Beyond Radiance. And I want to use the white one in here. The one that I've been making progress on. So, let's see. It's very brightening. I love that stretch concealer. I think they still have it on the site, but it is expensive. I like the fact that you can use it as a skin tint. I would definitely say I'm hitting pan, like here, but only like slight baby pan. Right. I'm not gonna it's tacky, but I'm not going to do any more like setting the face. Or should I? Because I've got a different powder to use. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Oh, it's here. Let's go in with the Sheer Glam Soft Tan Sun Sculpt. It's really good. How much rent do you pay for that room? I don't just have one room, and why is that any of your business? I'll get a clean brush. Just the one I like for contour. No, he wasn't a slave though. Where is it I live then? Tell me my address. That's nice, green light. You didn't tell me your address. So if you was what you're saying you was, then you'll know my address. If you've been to my property. You're so full of crap, haven't you? Bye, green light. Okay, let's go in with the bronzer. So I need that brush again. Oh, it's the Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in Light. That's that. Just need to blend that out. Do you find bronzing cream easy to work with than the drops? I'm more used to bronzing cream. The drops are easy. You can place them on, or you can like put it on the back of your hand here like I do. I know Kira places them on. I saw it last night, and that is a good method. Or you can like place it on your hand here and, you know, just take a bit with your brush and like build it on, just so you're not getting more than you should on your face. I've got some really nice ones from Primark, and they only cost £1. Yeah, I can't go wrong for £1. I think there was £3.50 originally. Just blend that into the hairline. And don't worry if it looks a little bit dark, because I always personally, because of my fair skin and red hair, I always go over it with a powder brush. You can't get them, like, I got some bronzer drops and I got some blush drops, and you can't get them in every single Primark. The thing is, when Primark do sales like that, a lot of the time it means they're not getting them back, which sucks, because if you find a good product, you kind of want to keep buying it over and over, don't you? Don't think there's a powder brush in here. Well, there are, but they're quite soft. I can try this though. This is a Huetopian one. And we'll put the powder bronzer in a minute. Normally I use this brush actually, or an e.l.f. one that I've got. Seems to be blending that out nicely. Sorry for the jangling, it's my Pandora bracelet. A bit of ASMR for you there, guys. Good evening, makeup. I am going to Blackpool on Monday for a week. Wow, nice. I'm going to Blackpool next month, George, to watch Chicago. I've not done the haul yet, Eden. I'll be doing it at the end. But you'll be glad to know there's no eyeshadow palettes in there. And I, like, pretty much, my mum bought me most of these things, so it's nothing expensive. I have bought one thing from Sephora though. I bought that today. Because I was telling the guys earlier I had vouchers. So I just wanted to use the vouchers. Because it said that you can use the vouchers up until the 26th of July. And I'm thinking, that's practically this month. And then I'll lose them. You know, so... No, there was one thing that I'd been wanting for ages. Well, since it released. So, yeah, I've decided I'm going on a no-buy for palettes, eyeshadow palettes for sure. Whether I'm going to do a no-buy for anything else, I don't know. Oh, that bronzer looks nice, actually. Let's rub the cream out, and we'll go in with the McGrath Labs bronzer. No, not that. McGrath Labs in the shade Nude Honey. I want that new Maybelline Grippy Serum Primer. See, that's the thing, I don't want it. I've got way too many primers. I don't need it. I can understand why people are jumping on the bandwagon of it though. But once you've tried one grippy primer, you've tried them all, in my opinion. It's finally coming out in New Zealand this week. Wow, it's not out yet. Yeah, Lisa said something about that. She said it's not out in Australia yet. On TikTok shop here, they're doing a bundle like for like £25, and that grippy primer is in it. There's a Maybelline Sky High mascara. There's all sorts in it. It's like, I think 4 or 5 products for either £20 or £25. I'm a day or two away from finishing my MCO Grip Primer. Do you not have any more then? Is that the only one you've got? I don't have, I've got one grippy primer. And then I just use poreless primers, which I've not really got much of. I think that's the only one I've got. And then I've got hydrating primers. I've got a lot of them. Right, what am I doing now? We'll do some blush. You'll be getting fed up with me seeing this. Do I have a Project Pan one? No, I don't think so. Yeah, we'll use this Divine Rose Glow. I got a P. Louise primer in my budget box, which feels grippy, but it doesn't say it's grippy. Okay. Why don't you have a look on the website? It will say it there if it's grippy or not. Have you not tried the e.l.f. one? e.l.f. do a grippy one, don't they? It's supposed to be like the Milk Makeup one. Right, I don't like that brush. I think there was one of these new ones. Yeah, here. Try this. Like, just stamp it on. I love that one you use. Yeah, I do too. I'm not leaving it out for another rotation though, Sarah. It's been out for 2 rotations now. Not that I'm bored of it or anything like that. But yeah, I'm hoping to use some other stuff. Looks like I'm sunburnt. Wow, I feel like I'm getting hotter and hotter. I've used a full e.l.f. one up, one from Arcamite here, and I've got a CoverGirl one to try. Grippy Primer is my favourite. I'm not fussed on that. Lisa sent me one by MCO Beauty. I know for a fact that's not a grippy one. I think it's a glowy one. I don't know if you've tried it. Sorry, this one, MCO Beauty Sherbet Glow Primer, Cool and Glow. I've only used it when I pulled it out for a short my stash, or was it a new makeup thing? It might have been new makeup products. I don't know if I like it. I'm combo oily skin, same as me, Eden. More combo, I would say. But I do get oily. Not super oily. I want that other brush. Yeah, this one. That's all blended in nice. And then we're going to go in with a powder blush. Which one? Gosh, I love this Clinique one so much. We'll use the matching powder. Divine Rose Glow. This one here. Literally, I haven't got room to swing a cat, guys. No, I'm not dry skin. Tammy's dry. Are you getting us mixed up? I like glowy products. That might be why you think I'm dry. Right, we'll just use this brush. So, Divine Rose Glow. I do like moisturise, like really, sorry, really moisturising products that just make the skin look glowy. So Pat McGrath do matching powders to their cream blushes, yeah. And I got this from a friend before I even knew about the cream blush. This one is Divine Rose Glow. That one is it Desert Orchid? Yeah, Desert Orchid. And this one's Golden Nectar. I really like the Divine Rose Glow one. Yeah, I thought so. I just like glowy products on my skin. They make my skin look youthful. I don't need to wear them. Not to the extent that I wear them. I don't think. I just like it. I can't wear matte foundation or anything like that because you can just see everything. You can see, like, I go dry here sometimes and you can see all the cakiness of it. I hate when foundation looks cakey. Give me a satin foundation or a glowy foundation over a matte foundation any day of the week. Right, so highlight what we're using. Well, we'll start off with Colourpop Super Shock in Lunch Money, just because it's Project Pan. Oh, that's right, I am using Project Pan products. Do you go shimmery on your bronzers? I have got shimmery bronzers in my collection, and they're mainly, I've got a Flower Beauty one. I've got, where is it? This Hourglass one's shimmery, and I do like them. Like, I want put a matte bronzer on, then a shimmery bronzer over the top. If I want something shimmery, I'll just use this. It's nice. You can tell it's shimmery there, but when it's all, I mean, it doesn't look nice there, but when it's all blended in, you can see how light it is, and it's just really nice on the skin. Hello, Lucy. Let's just... Hi, Marwa. Hi, Stephen. Right, so another Project Pan highlighter I've got is the MAC Soft and Gentle. So I use this Jacqueline Hill brush. So hard, you need to speak English. I can't understand what you're trying to say. Right, that's nice. Or I think it's nice. Okay, so the powder I want to use is one I put into Project Pan. So we're going to go on with the Glowish Huda. It's in the shade 01 Fair. I've got this e.l.f. brush. Because I don't have the Hourglass one anymore, I mean, I've got an Hourglass palette, but because I used all that up, I don't have anything to use up. So, I mean, I do, you know, I've got the Revolution ones, but I want to use this up. I've had it years at this point. Can I have a shout out? I've already given you a shout out, Lucy. No more shout outs, only one. Right, and I know you can get this in porcelain because my friend Tammy's got it. But this is fair. I mean, I don't know what the difference is between fair and porcelain. When I've seen Tammy use it, it looks pretty much the same shade. That's what it looks like. It does have a bit of yellow in it, but it doesn't come across on the face as that. Bye, Sahad. Right, how is Keir Starmer? I wouldn't know. Just because I live in the UK, I'm not on best friends terms with him. I'm going to go in with a Delba First Spray Serum Hydrated and Radiant Skin Spray. Ew. You are glowing today, love. Thank you, Marwa. That's what I want. That's what I like. Okay. Damn it. Sorry. I should have used that. Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. I think I'm going to put it in with these foundations. So next time I do a project pan, get ready with me. We're going to use it. Oh, and I've forgotten the blusher as well. Stupid. I should have used that blusher, that Dior Rosy Glow. I'm going to put that in there as well. Well, you should know about it. These guys are stealing your money. This isn't a politics channel, overdue. I'm not going to talk any more about it on here. If you're not interested in makeup, feel free to leave. Right. The lovely Pat McGrath Labs palette. I just feel bad not using it, so, and I put it into the That's Expensive project pan, and what that means is basically I have to use every shade in it, and that's what we're going to do. I think I've only used three of the special shades so far, so I'm going to use the last special shade, and then in the next videos we can do, we can just use the others. I think I'm going to be just using this till I've used it this week. So yeah, that's that. Lucy, what do you mean dirty? Guys, I can get you out as quick as you came in, just please remember that, and please remember to be kind, not only to me but to the people that are in the live stream. Right, I need to get an eye base. Yeah, I'll show it again in a minute, Marwa. It's the Huetopian Dream, if you know what that looks like. That's the only big mothership I've got. By overdue. Not putting up with him anymore. You know, I find it's absolutely hysterical how people come to my channel and try and tell me how to run it. You know, I'm open to people basically saying, oh, will you do a look with this palette? I'm very much open to that, but I'm not open to talking about things that make me uncomfortable, like politics and religion. It's a makeup channel, for goodness sake. Let me get that other Revolution palette, not that one. Whoops. Yeah, like read the room. Exactly. Exactly. You know where it's at, Marwa. Some people don't know how to. Let's just set the base. I'm thirsty, so I'm going to take a drink once I've set the base. Then I'll show the palette, the packaging. The packaging is everything. I know a lot of people don't keep the packaging, and that's probably due to storage, but like with Pat McGrath palettes, they're the kind of exception to the rule, in my opinion. I haven't kept some of my quad packaging, but that's because it was quite boring. But this Huetopian palette, oh, how can you not? Right. So it looks like that. And just wait and look. Let's speak again. Just wait and look how it looks when I take it out of the packaging. It's so boring. I mean, it's definitely heavy duty. It's probably classic. You know, what I would probably say about it is it comes in classic black. So it's definitely heavy duty. You could knock someone out with it. Not that I want to knock anyone out with it, but that's what it looks like. And then that's the colour story of it. So I've used these two. I know for a fact I've used those two. I think, did I use that gold as well or not? Have I only done 2 looks? Yeah, I don't think I've used that. Right, so I must have only done 2 looks with this palette so far. So I've got 1, 2, 3, another 4 looks to do with it. I don't want to use that today. I want to use this one. That one's so smooth, and that's a multi-chrome. It shifts green and everything. So we're using that today, along with the mattes, of course. I got rid of all my... Are we going to fall out, Eden? No, no, no. I mean, they weren't all pretty, but the Huetopian dream. How? How could you? I'm only kidding. We're still friends. Thank you for your hint concerning to use an eyelash primer. My mascara stays better. Oh, that's great. Sarah, oh, that's gorgeous. Lucy. Yeah, I'm not even going to read that out, Lucy. Hi, oh my God, remember me? Yes, Rose. I've still not done the video yet. Hi, Nay. Right, what are we doing? I really would have liked a lighter shading. I feel like these are too dark. Well, this is good for like the lash line and the outer corner, but that itself, I feel like it's too dark. I'm gonna have to go in with a fluffy brush, like a really fluffy brush, and you know, try and just go in really, really lightly with it. I think I need one more fluffy than that. Oh, here. Right, I need to give you names, don't I? I hate it when people don't give names of shades, because if you have that palette, how can you create that same look? And I appreciate that not many people do have this palette because it's expensive, but yeah, I like to just give shade names out. So we'll be working off the card. To be honest, if I could go back, I'd probably keep them. Oh, really? Why did you get rid of them? Was it for storage? I mean, a lot of people have done that. When Tammy said she was getting rid of hers, I'm like, Tammy, no. Right, what's that shade? So it's called Secret Eden. That's one for you, Eden. I haven't tried Luxury Light Pat McGrath. I've not got many of hers. 2, 4, 5, 6, I think. Well, this is alright actually, if you're going with a fluffy brush. Looks darker in the pan. A lot of people complain as well, don't they, about Pat McGrath Labs mattes not being like, you can't work with them and the patchy. Well, I've not noticed that on the palettes that I've got. I mean, they're so freaking expensive. There's no way I could afford to get all of them. Or not even like all of the colour stories that I'd be interested in getting. This one was really the only big, huge mothership that I really wanted. And my mum said she'd get it me for Christmas and birthday a couple of years ago. Well, it will be a couple of years ago, excuse me, at Christmas. And she lied to me because she bought me a birthday present in February. She's like, you should have known better, Andrea. You should have known better that I would get you something else. So I try not to ask her for things that are too expensive. Although this Christmas she is getting me the Danessa Myrix Freedom palette. So, but that wasn't as expensive. I mean, the value of it is as expensive, but I didn't pay that much. Well, she didn't pay that much for it. Just blending this out now. Do I want to use Cosmic Bloom? No, it's not Cosmic Bloom. Shockwave. It's like coral shade. That's the only shade in the palette I'm not a lover of. But we're having to use, I mean, look how bright it is. We're having to use all the shades. Just a little bit, just to say I've used it. Would you purchase our Hourglass again? Well, I've got one of the Hourglass palettes. I've got several of the blushes. Yeah, the answer to that is yeah. If you're gonna purchase though from them, I would definitely wait for a sale, Sarah. I get all my palettes in a sale. I won't buy straight away from them. They're bringing out these quads. I mean, they might already be out in the UK, but they're bringing out these quads. You can choose your own or you can make your own up, which is really, really nice that they've done that. Maybe I'll get one of those. Just blending this out now. The Hourglass quads aren't as expensive as the bigger palettes. Everyone says the bigger palettes aren't worth it. I think they are. I mean, I'm going to get at least another year. I'm going to get at least another year out of the setting powders. They've barely been touched. So these two here. And then obviously you've got the bronzers, the blushers and the highlighter in there. That they won't get used because I'm using the other one. And that's in Project Pan. So okay. Yes, seeing the quads, so much to choose from though, gives me anxiety, haha. Well, what colour story do you like? Are you into pinks? Are you into like peach tones? You know, are you more of a warm tone person or are you a cool tone person? That's the way you've got to, sorry, my voice is going. That's the way you've got to look at it. I'm more cool toned, I love my pink blush. Right, I'm going to wait for Extreme Plum Noir and put that on the lash line. So let's get some glitter glue on. Where are you? So it's just a Technique one I use all the time. Yes, I definitely have to look more into the shades, etc. before going for it. And you can get travel size blushes of theirs as well. I've got, I think, just one. Can't remember the shade name. But I think it's like getting an actual physical palette that they bring out every holiday season is worth it, because you're getting, like, the first time I got one, I only got one finishing powder, but that's because it was the size of the two of them. And then you get the blusher, the bronzer, the highlighter. In my opinion, it's worth every penny. And I would do it again. So, what am I doing for lash line? Right, let's do the eyeliner. Which I don't know where I put it. Oh, there. Okay, Wayne Goss, Precious Opal. Oh, the birds are living the best life out there. This is going to need sharpening. I'm almost poking my eye. Okay, let's go in with, what is it? Oh, this is quite the name. Blitz Sextreme. Okay. This one is really, really smooth compared to the other two I've tried, which I'll show you at the end. Is really smooth. And definitely a multi-chrome. Hi, long time no see. Hi, Sundas. So I just, I put it on with my finger. The warmth of my finger makes it go on really nice. And I just keep putting it on until I've got the desired pigmentation. So pretty, that shade. I wish it wasn't so dark though. Really, I like the darkness of it. You can always blend it out a bit. I think the only shade in this palette I'm not really liking, well, there's two possibly. There's that coral that I used before, but if it's blended out with another, like, what shade was it? Secret Eden. If it's blended out with that, it doesn't look too bad. But on its own, I don't think I'd like it. Yeah, I can see what you mean. It is a bit dark. Let's try blending that out a bit. I think once I've got mascara on though, it'll look pretty. And we'll do the inner corner as well. So that one is Skin Short Nude Ecstasy. It's just a basic highlighter shade. You could put that all over your face as well. Can you see how there's nothing really to it? Like, it's just... like, there's no glitter in it. Not that that's a bad thing. And then I'm going to go in with this brush and we'll do the lash line with Extreme Plum Noir, which is this one. Oh, Eden. It's a good job you're not a YouTuber. Tammy, I don't know what video it was on, but I was like, I would have liked to know the names, Tammy. But sometimes you can't give the names. I don't know, I'm obsessed. Like, I get obsessed with, like, watching someone's channel, and if they just put the shade on, like, if, like, saying like this. Right, so I'm going to go in with this one now. That's all very well, but again, what if someone's got that palette and wants to recreate it? The look, that is. I'd be like that with anyone. You know, I do watch quite a few Get Ready With Me's, and if they were like that, I'd say, oh, don't mean to be rude, but I would have liked to have known the shade names. I don't think saying that's rude anyway. I hardly ever read the shade names in my palettes. Yeah, but it's only you that you're... If I was using these palettes just on me, I probably wouldn't either. It's because obviously I'm on YouTube and I'm giving people the shade names. But I just get obsessed with wanting to know what they are. Move that. Me too, Eden. That's because you guys aren't on YouTube. I hate when I watch a video and they have a nice eye look, but I don't list what they are wearing. Yeah, because it's like, I've got that palette, I'd like to do that look, but I don't know what. I mean, even though they pointed at the shades, oh, that needs to be sorted out. Even though they pointed at the shades, it's kind of like, well, yeah, I'll have to go back and look when I'm doing the look. I agree. I end up going on a mission on Google to try to work it out. Oh, that's why I like to give you guys the shade names. If on any video I don't give you the shade name, please tell me. You know, if any live, just say, what was that shade name you just used? I'm not going to get angry with you for asking. In fact, I'll probably apologise. I'll probably say, oh, sorry, did I not say? I'm going to go back in with Blitz Extreme, and just that one, and just tap it on the lid. I feel like I've lost a lot of pigment blending it. Okay. I don't know if I like this highlighter shade. I think for me, that would be probably a cheek highlighter, because it's so soft and smooth. Like I like sparkles, me, in the inner corner, but not too much sparkle. So let's put this back in here. Yeah, so there's quite a few more looks we need to do with this. I won't be doing any looks tomorrow unless I come home. I've got an appointment at the job centre. Hair going there. I might just come home and do a look. Sorry. W7 Absolute Lashes. Yeah, because I normally go like between 7 and 8 anyway. And my job centre appointment's at 3:45. But then I'm going to be dropping some stuff off at my mum's. So yeah, I might not get a chance. I never go to the job centre with makeup on. Never. Example, yesterday I was watching a video on eyeshadow palettes. She would keep from each brand. The eye look she was wearing was beautiful, but nowhere did she state what she had on. Yeah, that would have been nice if she would have said. Did she not say what palette she used for that particular eyeshadow? When I do them kind of videos, normally I'm barefaced. Still really dark under here. I'll sort that out in a minute. I mean, I feel like when you're a content creator, you have kind of an obligation to be telling your subscribers what you're wearing and what eyeshadows you know, you're putting on your eyelids. If you just sat at home doing makeup, it doesn't matter as much, does it? But that is just my opinion. Not everyone sees it the same way. Not even the palette name. Oh God. Has she not done a look before that video? That eyeshadow palette video? Has she not done a look? Maybe they're the shades. There's nothing dark there. I don't know why it looks so dark on camera here. Maybe put a bit of concealer there. I don't know what I'm concealing though. If there's nothing there. And there was a lot of comments asking what it was, but she didn't reply. Is she a big content creator? Because that sucks. black up here now. And black up here. I went back to her previous video palette she would get rid of from each brand, and luckily she mentioned it on that video. I think she has 10 to 15k subs. Maybe she doesn't feel like she needs to do it then. Like I said, not a lot of people do. But if I was to go on somebody's channel and they didn't, I would have said, what shades did you use? And I know you said that. You can't do a get ready with me and not tell people what shades you're using. I'm sorry, but you just can't. I get very animated about it. Right. Don't know what lipstick I'm using. Right, that's all right. It's as good as we're gonna get it. Okay, let's move these brushes and then I can look at what's in here, what I need to use. So I'm kind of just using the ones that I've not really used. I used that yesterday. I really like that. Elf Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balm in Strawberry Shortcake. I don't think I've used this one that much. From Primark. PS Nourishing Lip Tint infused with a jojoba oil. Not used that much either. PS Lip Tint, strawberry and vanilla. So it's safe to say we're using some kind of lip balm. I've used these quite a bit, these Elf ones. My Laneige I've not used a lot. I need to go through this little drawer with you guys and show you what I've got in there, because you've seen all my other lipstick collection. Right, I think we're going to use this pretty one with the bows on. And the look was from the palette. That's #1 on my wish list. What palette is it? Right, there we go. So which palette is your #1? We said it at the same time, Dinah. I don't have any palettes. I mean, I want the Natasha Denona Roxa, and I will get that. In Black Friday sale. Bella Beauty by Ocean Jewel. Ah, that's why you liked it. Did she not do a look though on a channel with that palette? It's quite thick in places. Well, let's see what we can do with this now. Oh, are you kidding me? I purchased a palette from my wish list this morning. I technically got it 35% off, so finally ordered it. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but I've heard of the brand. Diveroon, Smitten. Yeah, I'm not buying any more palettes. I put myself on a palette no-buy. Not even the Grounded palette by Glaminatrix am I going to buy. I probably got shades similar to that anyway in my Cosmic Brushes palettes. So use what you have instead of keep bringing things in. She's not done a video on the palette, but I'm going to assume she will be doing 3 looks 1 palette. Right, so that's that. So I have got the haul to show you. My skin is looking nice today. I'm actually, I shoot myself in the foot all the time, guys. I actually like it. I like it. It's not going anywhere. You know, I've just said so long since I bought it practically. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. You know, I'm really thinking about decluttering it. I'm not going to. Because the last couple of times I've used it, I've really liked the way my skin looks. Anyway. Oh! It's all in here. We've got, it's like a multi-haul of different things. Like my mum bought me the majority of it, so. Like there's some clothing here. I don't have one pair of shorts and it's like quite hot weather. We've got like I said earlier, it gets 28, 29 degrees. So she bought me some shorts from Matalan. Quite nice. Denim. So when it gets hot again, I can wear them. She said to me the other day, she said, why do you never wear those cycling shorts I bought you? And I said, Mum, because they're short, they're cycling, and when I come home, I don't want to be coming home at 12, 1 o'clock in these shorts and be getting harassed by drunken men. Yes, looking nice, your skin. Thank you, Dinah. I've been panning my Natasha Denona foundation. It was too light and my McGrath foundation was too light. So I mixed them for a perfect match and I love the combo of them. That's nice. Nothing's ever too light for me. Ever. Do you tan, Eden? Like when you go out, you know, if you're out long enough, do you tan? Because I don't. I just kind of stay this colour all year round. And she also bought me this top here. I love this colour for all year round, but especially like autumn, winter. So this was from Primark as well. Actually, I say as well, the shorts came from Matalan. I was going to buy it myself, but she said, I'll buy you that. So she got me that. I do have bits of makeup in here, so I'll show them at the end. Right, so I've got some, it's nothing exciting. I got some toothpaste yesterday from Superdrug. Colgate Max 1, and there's also Colgate Optic. I mean, I don't think it's going to help with me, you know, with the stainage of my teeth, just because it's been over years. So, you know, for all you people that don't know, I do have epilepsy. I was on syrup medication for epilepsy when I was younger, like from the age of 11 to the age of 26, and my teeth have just really got stained for that reason. So I got this anyway, and I got another one. It was 2 for £6. No, I don't tan. I blame my Scottish blood. Nice. Your mum. Yeah, so the other toothpaste is in the bathroom because I used it before I came on. What else do I have in here? Oh, she got me some skincare. couple of weeks ago. So it's vitamin C. It's from Primark. It's PS Super Booster Daily Brightening Moisturiser. I don't know how good it's going to be because it should have only been £3.50, and it says £4. Liars. She got it for £2, so she got me that because she saw me looking at it. And then we've got a PS Vitamin C Brightening Eye Gel. That says £3.50. That's the correct price, and £2 for that as well. My mum's very good to me. I bought these clips because I'm always using these ones, and my sister's always teasing me saying, I don't think you're supposed to come out in them. Right, let's see what one looks like in my hair. Oh, I can't. It's got all this down it. That's for another day then. Girl, you're so gorgeous. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Thank you, Bailey. Right. So, yesterday I went into Home Bargains, and do you know I've been using this for quite a few weeks now. It's nearly all gone. I didn't know it was nearly all gone. And Sarah was telling me about these, how they do them in pink and blue. So one is enriched with niacinamide, and one is just for dehydrated skin. This one doesn't have anything in it, I don't think. It helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and then this one helps minimise pores, control excess oil, and improves overall skin texture. So I thought I could use them together anyway. So I've got them, 99p each. A lot of inexpensive skincare. Right. So quite a few bits here, but they're not expensive bits. My expensive bit is going to come from Sephora. Right, so let me tell you what I got free from my reward points at Boots. Do you know how I keep saying I don't have a lot of blush sticks in my collection, which I don't. I mean, I've got more than I thought, but I don't have a lot of blush sticks in my collection, and I really do just like swiping it on. Which fabric again? I don't know what you mean. Sorry, Dinah. Excuse me. So, collection blush stick. It's in the shade 1, and they do contour and they do highlighter. So they're £4.99, but I got it for free because I had, I think, just over £5 in points. It's a glowy one, so it looks like that. So we've got a lot to play with when I next do my Shop My Stash. This lip product, I've got a more pink version of it. So this is the PS Pro Plumping Lip Serum, hyaluronic acid in jojoba seed oil with vitamin E. I got this when I was with my mum as well, a couple of weeks ago. Then we've got my mum got me this, the Wet n Wild Mega Glow. What shade is it? Dusty pink. So it looks like that. That is so pretty. Hi, Layla. I mean, how pretty is that? I think all these blush sticks are pretty, and I'm going to get a lot of use out of them. And they're very, very inexpensive. Which skincare? What? I don't know which. There's quite a few pieces of skincare. Do you mean the vitamin C skincare? Do you mean the sticks? I don't know what you mean, Dinah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm practically done, Layla. I'm just showing a few things that have been bought recently. Right, and then this one. It's all sticky. I'm going to have to put some rubbing alcohol on it because it really is sticky. But I've been wanting this. I bought this. I've been wanting this for ages and I've never been able to get it from anywhere. It's the Essence Baby Got Blush. The shade is Rose All Day. Just look at that shade. I've got a feeling, I'm not 100% sure, it's a lot like the Pat McGrath Labs one. So we're going to see if I'm right or wrong. I might be wrong. Okay, we'll swatch Rose All Day first, the Essence one. Do a great big swatch. That is stunning. Can you imagine that on my cheeks? Oh my gosh, it smells so nice. I don't know if I'm smelling watermelon. I need to look up the ingredients. And then we've got the Pat McGrath Labs Divine Rose Glow. They certainly look like they could be similar. No. This one's a bit darker. But if you wanted this and you think it's pricey, I would go with this. I got it from Amazon. I mean, look how much I've used of that. In fact, looking at them, I think I prefer the Essence one over this. I never thought I'd say that about a blush stick, but I do. And then we've just got one more thing. And I don't know if I like it now, but it was a gift, so it's the Physicians Formula. And if you've been around the channel long enough, you'll know I don't like the bronzer just because of the way it smells. It's the Mura Butter Blusher. It's in Pink Sands. What do you mean? Big back forever. Hi Freya. I mean, it looks very pretty. Let me just open it. But it's very, very light. I wish I could put some on now and show you. Doesn't matter, we'll use it another day. Look how light it is. Yeah, it does smell like the bronzer. Except you don't get enough product in it. My mum was mesmerised with this because I accidentally showed her. I went like that and she went, "What's that?" And I said, "What do you mean?" And she went, "It opened." And I said, "Yeah, it's a little brush, Mum." And she went, "That's clever, isn't it?" I will try it. Not really a lover for peach, but obviously we're going to try it. I thought it was more pink when I asked for it. But seems, because it's Pink Sands, isn't it? But it looks more peach on the skin. Anyway, that's everything. I said there wasn't much there. There's enough there. I mean, I didn't pay for the majority of it, so yeah, I got spoiled. Yeah, some nice bits. That's what I will call it. That's why I called it a little haul. Like I said, you'll see the Sephora haul when it comes in, which is more than that combined. The look is lovely too. I like it. I just don't like the highlighter section. But that's neither here nor there. We will be doing some more looks with the palette. If not tomorrow, that's Wednesday, isn't it? Thursday, before I go to my sister's. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me. It means a lot. If you've not liked the video already, please like, subscribe, share and comment, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next live. Bye, guys.